The typical oil and gas company has structured databases that contain information about what wells they manage and the total drilling costs. This diagram shows the type of structured data that might exist in a database table. However, the information as to what happened on a given day at that drilling site is actually contained within daily drilling reports, which are text-based. Using the power of AIE text analytics, we are able to extract a lot of structured data out of the unstructured information, which enables us to connect the dots between total drilling costs and daily drilling delay. Neither dataset actually exists in the structured data on its own. It's only contained in the text-based drilling reports, the information that the well foreman types into a daily report. We are using the pattern-based extraction abilities of Ativio's Active Intelligence engine to extract these metrics from those daily reports. On the right, we see a drilling depth progression over time. This area in the middle, where our progression flattens out, means that there are significant delays, and each day of a delay has a fixed cost for the company. So the less drilling they complete per day, the greater the total amount of days, hence the higher drilling costs. On the lower left, we see the daily delays by well. So actually, now we are not only looking at the depth progression, but we are also seeing the daily reports that mentioned delays in them and how large those delays are. The red markers are the delays that are most severe, and if you hover over these, a tooltip will appear giving you more information about how long the delay lasted. For example, this is a 17-hour delay versus some of these smaller markers that were for a 5-hour delay. This helps us hone in very quickly on where the biggest problems that are slowing down well drilling and ultimately driving up well costs. To go a step further, we can take a look at this region where the drilling slowed down and look at what happened. On the lower right, we see a tree map, another spot fire visualization, populated with key phrases. Key phrases are a text analytic that Activio Active Intelligence engine produces that uses language modeling to identify statistically interesting or unexpected phrases. These phrases help us quickly summarize the problems that exist across a large number of days of operation. We notice some interesting key phrases, for example, equipment malfunction and serious injury. Our focus as a company is on the health and safety of our employees, and any progress or improvements we can make in that direction will reduce the total well drilling costs. We mark that section of the tree map and view the detailed well drilling reports. We can now read the foreman's report for that day, including the 5-hour delay. Another aspect that's unique to the Spotfire Ativio integration is the ability to use a Google-like search to identify problems that we want to look at. For example, let's say instead of looking at one particular well site, we want to look at the overall impact of equipment malfunctions. Now we see our well list filtered down to those wells that had daily reports that referred to equipment malfunctions. There is one outlier in particular here, and we can see some of these slowdown points in the middle. We can select equipment malfunctions from the top key phrases tree map, and again, we can go and read the details of the reports to understand